Okay?
It says recording.
Okay. Hi, sir. What's your name?
My name is Rhett Smith.
And you're a candidate for mayor.
Yes, I am.
Fully registered and everything that needed to be done.
Yes, we've met all the filing requirements with the state law, the city law here to file as candidates for mayor, and we are all legally filed with the city clerk, which is the authority to determine that.
And were you ousted from here? You did not enter with the original group.
I got here a little bit late, and I had my camera, and when I arrived,
you were not ousted.
I did not go in. I was not ousted.
Okay. Now, what did happen to you that you feel was wrong or harassment or whatever?
I feel very strongly that for a publicly financed broadcasting company and the Chamber of Commerce, which is supposed to be a 501c3, this is a nonprofit corporation for the benefit of the public, to now engage in selectively including some candidates while excluding others, blatantly violates every principle we believe in here in the United States.
Okay, now you're expressing, well, you're expressing very frankly, but right now it's an opinion. Have you decided, well, let's say that we don't know for sure that what you said is accurate, but you have what you believe is the proof.
Yes, we spent most of the day today contacting the, for instance, State Senator Jeff Wentworth. He was the one that gave me the information about the ethics violations. Our United States Congressman Ciro Rodriguez, I filed a complaint with him, and I also filed a complaint with the Sheriff's Department, which is ironic that two off-duty sheriff's deputies would be here in uniform when I'd already filed a complaint earlier today with the sheriff about this violation.
Do you have any idea what it means to be an off-duty? Does that mean that the sheriff's office sent them, although they were off-duty?
Well, there's a tragic consequence here in that they, whatever their duties or not, they are wearing the uniform of the Bexar County Deputy Sheriffs, and they have a badge on their uniform. Now, any ordinary observer would assume that these people are authorized to carry out the laws and enforcement of Bexar County as official officers. We cannot assume that they're off-duty. They're wearing their uniform and their badge. That means they're acting under color of law. That means we would assume we would give them the respect of the law, and now it seems that those very officers are in violation of the law.
Okay. Have you talked to any of the candidates who are in there right now about some of you candidates being neglected? Have you talked to them at all?
Yes. I think Diane Cibrian and I have had a conversation, and Sheila McNeil and I. But for the most part, I think the candidates that are inside are aware that we feel very wronged, and we feel strongly that democracy has been violated. Okay, those candidates are aware of that.
You use the word aware, but they did not express open support for you to be included. Have they done that?
On the way in, we interviewed Diane Cibrian, and she said that she would ask that we be included tonight.
Would you repeat that, please?
Yes, Diane Cibrian, who's a candidate for mayor, was walking up to the door. I had my camera on, and I asked her to say a word, and she said that she would ask the people inside the television and the Chamber of Commerce if they would include us.
And the other night, or recently, I saw that you were sitting next to Castro, and I don't know what it is that happened, but he sort of supported you. He leaned over and look, I couldn't hear him, but it looked like he was supporting what you were saying. Do you remember anything like that?
I don't. It was probably incidental because generally when we address each other when we're on stage, it's formally. I think it was just incidental contact.
Right, and I would point out that he and CBDI and all of them were very attentive to when you were speaking. So that speaks well of all the candidates.
I think all four of these candidates are very well behaved. I'm not questioning that, and I certainly respect them for their careers. It is tragic that today we find ourselves at odds, and the candidates that were excluded, having done a lot of research on this, feel very strongly that there's an ethics violation, which goes to the heart of the character of this campaign.
Okay, now I am going to ask anybody, the sheriff, the police, KLRN, for them to comment in any way that they want. And we'll talk to you again in a little while.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me